All right, and we're back. Once again, this is for the Borther. I'm a naughty moose. The Borther is dirt diver. For the rest of you, welcome. I don't know how the hell you got here, but welcome. If you're new, I really don't know how the fuck you got here, but feel free to hit the like and subscribe button any even number of times. This really was just made for the entertainment of the Borther. One day, perhaps you will be entertained. I don't know. This way, I suppose.
Now you're mine. You can't hide from me. Someone do something.
Alright, so we're starting out with a friendly reception. I'm going to appreciate that for what it is. I'm going to admire these guys. Their delicious flesh for their choice in weaponry. Just like, that was a good fight to the death I saw. I better go back to sleep now. Boy, I really like this mod. I like the way those books look. Ooh, fine. Don't mind if I do. Somebody practicing their human sacrifice here? Like, what's the point of that? Ooh, sweet roll. Merchant's boots. They're sharp looking.
I just cook and clean and do whatever it is they ask of me. I can't even keep track of all the people who have been in and out of this fort. They come, they go. I barely notice.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So, this is the soup I was telling Borther about the other day. We've got the vegetable soup. Heal a point of health and stamina for 720 seconds, which I think is about 5 minutes. Same thing with the venison stew. Restores stamina and health for 5 minutes. Yeah, so between the two of those, if you have them going, you have basically unlimited stamina. Pretty cool. Well, I might as well make those, huh? I spent all this time stirring ingredients that aren't mine. The real trick, I think, for us is going to be finding the salt piles, because they're actually, while they're used in cooking, and so you find them rather commonly, they're also pretty often used in cooking. So you find them in nearly every house in Skyrim. So, you know, we have that going. Well, that goes out to Skyrim? Huh. I did not know about this entrance.
What was that?
I'll carve you into pieces!
Huh. Did he tell me he was gonna carve me of my faces? It seems a really strange threat.
No rough stuff, just take it and go. Don't sound like much fun,
Ooh, bone meal. Gold.
Like I'm supposed to figure out which college it is.
Better start keeping a knife in the boot.
Ooh, plenty of amethysts, gold, soul jam. Sure get a lot of use out of those stamina potions. Ooh, light armor. The elven stuff looks cool.
Get this on.
Alrighty.
Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Probably.
It's so much easier to rob when you
Wow. So he hits hard. Let's see. Care about my carrying capacity. We should probably start with food. I mean, I did make all those nice soups. Come over to our potions, and there we go. Just heal back up full. All your work was for nothing. How do you like that? And I was just making fun of stamina potions. Let's slam a couple.
You can take me?
I think I can take. Alright, so that went well for us. Not so much for these guys, but well for us. Take a gold. Close. Get his shoes. Boy, look at my stamina come right on back. Seared slaughterfish. Take some meat, do I not? Goat cheese wedge. Baked potatoes. Yeah, take that. Go new account. It's a strange place to leave a warhammer lying about. Boy, that's just a fire hazard all the way through, isn't it? Prison.
What was that?
I don't know. You should investigate. You know, the first hit or two, I was a little worried about how little damage you took. Looks like we just had to get rid of your stamina so you couldn't block me anymore. Let's see what they treat their prisoners like so we can decide whether or not all this murder was justified. It was a hunter? Was he chasing a rabbit? You guys were just like, let's lock him up till he dies. Okay, you threw him in prison and you didn't take his bows, you didn't take his gold. He had food on him. Good food on him. Ooh, pelts. He just decided he'd rather starve to death than eat this charred skeever hide, huh? I mean, I respect it, but it was probably not the best choice. I mean, I do respect that. Just like a man has standards. I'm not gonna survive. I'd rather die than eat that deliciously charred skeever hide.
Is someone there?
Yes. Take that, naked lightning man. Oh. Oop. What the? Oh, this pokey stuff is for the birds too. Your lockpick. I don't need the hunting bow. Stuff that on you. Don't need the longbow. Sweet. Don't need the steel sword. See, and this is why I think I need to make more of those pouches, because I don't find this kind of inventory management interesting or fun. So we're just gonna get rid of all this hide and fur crap. It's not worth much. Yeah, good enough, right? What? How'd I get... Yeah, I don't know how those spells became equipped, but let's see who this lady is. Let's see who she is. The high elf. Now that makes sense. So what's with the hunter upstairs? Like, you're just gonna throw somebody in a cell and let them die. Wouldn't you strip them of their possessions so that they don't... Oh. This is a cage. Well, this seems a really cruel place to put someone. Uh-oh. There's a troll. Oh my goodness, trolls do have a third eye. Oh. I was way off. Yeah, I'll take the troll fat. And the salt pile. Oh, that's my scare everybody away power. Forget what the one to interact with things are. There we go. Alright. You know, for a dungeon that gave me such a scary dream on my way in, it feels like I was afraid of nothing, you know? I was outside the Skyrim. Back to Fort Greymore, outside the Skyrim. Back to Fort Greymore, walk through the oil, carelessly left all over the floor. believe we still have to go up. The danger is rising. Gonna be some bandit king up here or something, right? Ooh. Heavy armor. I can replace those gauntlets of archery. Go scroll of gravisphere. Okay. That's neat. Create a little magic black hole. Magic iron helm, that's alright. Leather boots. Yeah, sure. I mean, I just dropped all kinds of boots, but yeah. This law of the righteous. Yeah, I'll take the pouches. That's all there is up here, and then just out to Skyrim. Okay. All right. Here's how we got into this mess. I'll check your outlook, your lookout point here. See, now here's the worst temptation, is how to become a stealth archer. Because I want the hides, so I need the bow. And I saw the animal. So I want to crouch and sneak up on him. Oop. I don't care about you guys. I want that great big elk over there. Damn it. Are you just stunting on me over there? Looking up at the sky like, I still breathe. Bed to sleep in under the beautiful sky. Sure. Pillar of Kind's Peace. I can't. Apparently, I can't read the local language. If that's the local language. there gonna be any animals to hunt up here? Come up high. Means I can see far, right? Boy, that's cool. If you'd calm down for a minute, that'd be neat. Alright. Couple of elk over here. Try to sneak into range on these elk. I come up on this rise right there where my crosshair is. That's gotta be close enough to give me a straight level shot at the beast without having to try to compensate for arrow drop and all that crap. Which is annoying. There you are. Shoot you in the face. Loose a second arrow, just in case. Oh, the butthole piercer missed. And I'm gonna have to review the tape on that one to see how much of his health I left. That stinks. So, looks like I'm not much of a hunter of elk. Sure is hard to get hides when you can't kill anything. Oh, you know what? I think I have orc arrows too. I could have done even more damage, and I didn't. Well, that'll learn me. Boy, this tower looks like crap.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons, ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
Okay. I'm wearing a Stormcloak hoodie out here, so I think I'm just gonna leave. I think it's time maybe I make my own cape. It doesn't declare my loyalty to a group I don't like. I just was gonna be killed along with them, so it's gonna, you know, embrace the bad label they gave me. All right. There's a wolf. I can hunt that. Are you mad at the fairy? That's fantastic. Yeah, I'll just take all that crap. saved your life from the wolf who didn't seem to be able to hurt you at all. But who did, it seemed, manage to... bunch of cabbage. Who did seem to be able to run off a deer. And that's a bummer, because I can actually kill the deer. Now, I don't mean to complain too much, but this water is coming out of the city. Look how clear that is. Just saying. I think this pond would be alarmingly aromatic. Again, not complaining. Not complaining. Just saying. Pretty sure that'd be kind of a nightmare to stand next to, you know? You know, now that we're out here in the sun, that I can't find in the sky, these big, beautiful mountains, it occurs to me got like one last chance to look at this dragonstone thing. It's gotta be in my inventory somewhere. There's the golden claw. I can return that to... There it is. Okay, so yeah. So these are the High Hrothgar Mountains right here then. Okay, so it is Skyrim. You can see the border and it's gonna be the ocean out here. Gotcha. Well, I don't speak that language either. Looks distinct from the other one I was looking at though. So there's at least 2 alphabets present in the game. That's kind of a nice touch. Yeah, see, flowing all slow and weird. That's right, but I don't think the colors would be all pretty. Or maybe it just depends on the time of day, like it's too early. What time is it? 8 a.m.? Okay. That could kind of explain part of it. Ah. Whiterun. I don't think we're gonna do this just yet. We had the agreement with the guy who wanted the claw first. He's got a trader, and I'm full of items. I know there's a blacksmith right there and everything, but really this is more of just an excuse to cut the episode, which is what we're going to do. We're gonna hit the road back the way we came, up through that little mountain pass there, and return to Riverwood. And return the golden claw like we said we would. And sell some crap. Just admire this lovely skybox. Got a lot cloudier since I was just outside. Alright. So that's that. It's possible to steal a horse and run. But then you'll get shot in the Achilles heel. Which, I don't know. I've never bothered to pull out any of those arrows that hit our hero Ooh. And we did get new pouches. Yeah. As much as I like the look of the cloak, I think we're going to take the cloak off. Oop. No, we're going to leave the armor. I think we're going to take the cloak off. Just because, you know, I don't need anybody confusing me for a storm cloak, really. That's all. Alright, so that's us. No wonder people find us so unnerving to look at. I mean, in fairness. And on that note, I'll see you next time, Borthers.